Just one big joke to everyone. Hi everyone, my name is Nick. Smaller than I thought it was. Oh wow, everything's turning out really... I thought it was going to be like really dark, so I could have like a little like emo performance, but okay. So I just, before I do this, I just want to say that I never thought that I would have a space to do this performance where like people would get it. Like I've done this performance in front of people, but it's I don't know, I'm always really scared to do it, but now I'm terrified to do it because it's in front of the right group finally, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And this is a piece that's really, it's really triggering for me even to perform it. But I figure that I should do it. Like it scares me because it makes me uncomfortable because of the anger that I have in it. But it is something that I've gone through, that I still go through, and it's like I don't want to forget that. I don't want to erase that from my history, and I don't want to erase that from the history of being queer and Asian because there's a lot of anger, and I think it's justified. So here goes. This is called Soft. It's inspired by one of the characters that I mentioned in the actual thing. Wait, that was probably going to be obvious anyway. Okay, so. I am not soft. When in the creeping morning light a man's fingers probe my uncharted skin, hungry to colonize just hours after we met, his lips and his dick wet as he whispers feverishly in my ear, "You're so soft." I am not soft. When a man traces the outline of my eyelid with his finger and says to me in such racist bliss, "I don't know what it is about Asian eyes that turn me on so much. It must be the shape." They say these things as if this delicate little flower should quiver with gratitude, should stiffen with validation, fulfillment, completion at their godly touch, as if I'm not man enough to lay down my own law, as if I'm only mild, quiet, polite, demure, obedient, respectful, subservient, feminine, girly, lotus blossom, smooth, hairless, nerdy, Asian, oriental, ninja, coy, ethnic, almond-eyed, twink, passive, submissive, weak, bitch, pussy, faggot, fairy, chink, pure bottom, willing enough to be laid by a real man. I am not soft. I have fought and lost in wars you've never even seen. I've hated my pale, feeble, cowardly self so much I've begged my own mother to kill me because I could never be the man worthy of her love, her strength, her protection. I could never be the man to make up for my father's infidelity and abusiveness. I threatened to kill the man I wanted to marry if he didn't let me kill myself first. This ghost of a man who failed to protect him from his mother's Catholic ignorance and if that's not enough terror and heartbreak to harden someone, I don't know what is. I am ashamed. I am an immigrant from straight Chinese America to gay white America, the promised land of love, solace, and validation. I sought refuge in the arms of beautiful, masculine gay men, hoping to flee my embarrassing Chinese American culture, traditions, language, heritage, self, hoping to leave behind my embarrassing immigrant mother. I am paralyzed every time a tantalizingly tall, muscular man shows interest in me. This ravenous paranoia grips me and I kick, I scream, I struggle to free myself from the fear that this beautiful man who wants me only thirsts to annex my exotic, smooth-skinned, slanty-eyed self into his colonial empire. I am torn when I look a beautiful queer man of color in the eye. I question if I'm worthy of his love and forgiveness, for at one time I too would have deemed him too small, too foreign, too brown. And now, am I just objectifying him? He is so beautiful, but he is brown. No, he is so beautiful, and he is brown. No, he is so beautiful, and I am so ugly, so patronizing, so racist, and I don't know if I am, but I don't want to be an imperialist, a traitor to myself, to the men that I love, to the family that did everything to give me a better life, to the woman who brought me into this world and tried to teach me to love myself and always remember where I came from. And you tried to make me forget. You taught me to idolize men who fear being anything less than tall, deep-voiced, muscular, American or European with caramel, or even better, white-skinned men who knock down other men who dare to be anything more than they are. You taught me that I was ugly, yet you hunt me like an exotic leopard, and you don't understand why I am so angry! I am a lot of things, but I am not soft, I am not fierce, just because I can't possibly be what you think a real man should be. I am not asking for it when I show skin or when I lick my lips, because guess what? I do it in the mad hope that someone out there wants this body that society tells me is too skinny, too nerdy, too wimpy, too Asian, not muscular enough, not sexy enough, not white enough, but just silent, passive, and erotic enough to be a fetish for the sick, twisted few. When you ask me, what kind of Asian are you? I am not a firecracker just because I'm the first Asian guy to put you in your place by saying the kind of Asian who's got to kick your ass. I know better than to be soft for a man who says he prefers men who are more masculine like himself, for a white man who dates Asians so that he can be the man in the relationship, for a man of color who, like me, has been hunted by white men yet still wants me to be his geisha blow-up doll, for a man who says, Asian guys aren't really my thing, I'm looking for a real man. But after a couple of drinks, suddenly I'm man enough. I know better than to be soft for a man who threatens to penetrate my thresholds of sound, of belief, of pleasure, for a man who wants me to bend over and take his assumptions, for a man that I have to push off of me as he pins me down and tries to rape me. So to all those for whom I'm not muscular enough, American enough, man enough to get your dick hard, to all those who drip with arousal at this cardboard cutout, this caricature, this travesty of the gay Asian American man, I am not soft or any of those things that scared voices have whispered and small minds have convinced you I am. When I open my mouth, it's because I have something important to say, not because I'm waiting for a white man to shove his dick in. I'm not waiting on any of you to complete me. I am my own artist. I am my own liberator. I am my own knight in rainbow fucking armor. I am the author of my own story, and I decide how it ends. It ends when I let myself be soft for the man who takes the time to learn everything I am and decides that everything I am is more than enough. It ends when I get hard because he gets hard when I dare to be more than enough. It ends when I stop being defined by being too soft. Not soft enough, too hard. Not hard enough, too white. Not white enough, too Asian. Not Asian. Enough, enough, enough. It ends now because I am and always will be more than enough.